Hey everybody, how you doing? It's me, Steve. Welcome to the show. It's day 2. I'm here at the home, at the house. I'm here at the home. I'm not at a home. I'm at my house. I'm not wearing a fancy jacket. I'm a little bit casual today, but I'm wearing my hat because I've been practicing a bit today. I've been writing a bit, getting some editing done, getting some video ideas. I've been practicing hat tricks today. It's one of the things I love to do in my show. I do these hat tricks, boom, like this. Problem is this one's just a little bit too small and it doesn't really stay. Oh wait, that was a little bit too, okay, much better. Hey, this is what I do all day. I sit around my house, I practice tricks, practice magic tricks, practice juggling tricks, come up with ideas, all for your entertainment. So yesterday I got a lot of nice comments for the first Steve Marshall Show video, and one of them came from somebody who identified themselves as Morton11 on YouTube, and Morton11 asked if I could teach a way to cross your eyes. A while back I did a video in my party trick series called Eye Washer. It looked like this. So you say, oh man, my eyes are dirty. Probably not the best trick to do right now because you're not supposed to touch your eyes. So I'm gonna kind of get close but not really touch them. So you say, oh, my eyes are dirty. I'll take them out. I thought, this is so bad right now. Everything about this, I'm thinking about everything you're not supposed to do. So probably this is not the best trick to be doing right now. You're taking your eyes out and putting them in your mouth. So I'm sorry, this is just cracking me up. So I'm going to pantomime this. So this is what it looks like. So you take your eyes out, you put them in your mouth. You go, my eyes are dirty. Put them in my mouth. Sorry, this is like the blooper reel. So here we go. Oh, my eyes are dirty. Let me take them out and I'll wash them and put them in my mouth. Take them out, put them back in. Uh-oh, I put them in backwards. Hold on a minute. Take them, switch them, and they're back, just like that. Morton said he liked the trick, but couldn't cross his eyes. So if there was some way I could teach him how to cross his eyes. I've never really thought about that because it's always something that I could just do. I'm not a doctor. You always heard when you were a kid, if you cross your eyes, they stick that way. I actually looked it up and it says it's a myth. I just wanted to make sure, but I can take no responsibility if your eyes do stick this way, and I don't think it'll cause any damage to your eyes. So basically, when I cross my eyes, I just look at the tip of my nose. So just look, I kind of look down my nose and then just pull them in until I'm looking at the tip of my nose with both eyes. If that's hard for you to do at first, I figured a way to exercise would be to take your index finger, put it out here, bring it in to touch the tip of your nose, and just watch it. And as you go in, just keep watching the tip of your finger. And if you keep watching it, you're automatically getting pulled in until you can see the tip of your nose and your eyes will be crossed. Once again, you're touching your nose here. So please wash your hands, use hand sanitizer or whatever before you do this. I don't want you touching your nose, your mouth. I don't want you really taking your eyeballs out and putting them in your mouth either. But you will be able to cross your eyes like this. Like that. So I guess the lesson for the day, kids, is to cross your eyes and dot your T's. Wait, that's not right. So today's video, I'm going to start out with the turning the pages. I'd like to start that every day with a little bit of inspiration. I hope you like that. And then the second video today is going to be me performing at the world famous Magic Castle in Hollywood, California. Just one of my routines from my whole show there. I was honored to be invited to be performer there last June, and I had the parlor room. I had the late night parlor shows. So my shows were at 9:30, 10:30, and midnight, and that was perfect for me. Had the whole day off to go do photography down on Hollywood Boulevard, did a lot of street photography. Had a great time during the day. Met friends, met old Ringling Clown friends. Hey Tuba, how you doing? And just had a blast. And then at night, I didn't have to be to work until 9 o'clock at night. I'd go in. I'd usually go in earlier to hang out at the castle a bit. And then I'd go in and do my shows. And we did 3 shows a night for 7 nights, so 21 shows. It was a blast. It was a dream come true for me to perform there. So the second section of this show is going to be one of my routines in the parlor at the world famous Magic Castle. So I hope you like that. So that's it for now. Enjoy the show, and we'll see you tomorrow. Hi there. Here's the March 25th quote from my book, Turning the Pages. Once in a young lifetime, one should be allowed to have as much sweetness as one can possibly want and hold. Judith Olney. Yeah, I think that's a good one. You know, we think about kids wanting candy, and they want as much as they can get. They want the sweetness, they want the tastiness, they want the sugar rush maybe of the candy. But I think at any time in our life, we should be allowed to have some sweetness. And that sweetness can be the love of your life. It could be holding somebody's hand. It could be simply sitting down and doing something you love, or sitting back and having a nice cup of coffee on a cold night and watching a movie. So I just think that in our lifetimes, that it can come many times that we're allowed to have all the sweetness that we can possibly want or hold. Have a good day. Well, before I finish, I want to tell you a little story about the reason that I first got into magic. It was actually my grandfather that got me into magic. My grandfather toured on a carnival in the United States for years. We lived in Florida, so when he came home for winter quarters, he would tell me stories about the characters that he met that year. I went on to be a clown with Ringling Brothers Circus for 5 years, inspired by my grandfather. I learned cool tricks. Cool trick. You love that? That's pretty cool, huh? Yeah. I like that too. But the real inspiration was my grandfather. And I want to tell you the story that my grandfather told me that really caught my eye. It was about a guy named Jimmy J, who did a game of chance on the carnival. And he told it to me like this. I knew a man named Jimmy J who shuffled cards both night and day. He'd hang out on the old Midway and fleece the passerby. A little game of hanky-poo. The red for me, the black's for you. And if you bet a buck or two, you just might be a winner. The object of the game's not hard. Just watch the lady on this card. As for the kings, please disregard their whereabouts for good. Well, then he'd set the lady down and mix the 2 men with the crown. And if you bet here, you'd wear a frown. Because the lady always wins. This little game, his only tool, paid for his house and swimming pool. But if you bet here, you'd be a fool. Because the lady always wins. He played this game for years on end and only lost a couple friends. But with this game, folks, in the end, he put 3 kids through college. Then one day, his eldest son said to his dad, I found the one. And if I'd like a life of fun, please give me some advice. And Jimmy said, son, always treat your lady fair. Compliment her on her hair. Pick up your socks and underwear, and things will go just fine. And someday you may have a fight, and you may think that you are right. But give up this notion, and you'll be all right. Because the ladies always win. Thank you. This is Steve Marshall, reminding you that whiteboards are remarkable. See you tomorrow.